My debut fantasy novel is scheduled to be published 31st of October 2025, and according to my publisher, we will work on the book in chapters. Pun intended. This means that, for example, the cover of my book will be ready by the end of July, and the pre-sale starts at the beginning of August. And that left me with a problem. How does one market their book and build a momentum when there's nothing I can really show for the book except for the signed contract? Well, it turns out that the answer is a lot. So in this video, I will explain to you what I've done so far to market my book, even though I don't really have much to show for it, except for the said signed contract. And we'll discuss more possibilities and ideas of what you can do as well. So what can be done? Well, let me take you through my own process and discuss everything as we go. Number one is obviously social media. You can start collecting the audience on your socials, either by sharing your story, process, behind the scenes, or the books that are similar to yours. So my personal approach was one, creating social media presence connected with books that I personally read, which will fit my target audience. I share my current reads, reviews, funny content, etc. And that means that I'm doing this on YouTube, Threads, TikTok, and Instagram all at the same time, just to build up the audience made up of people who I know will like my stuff, because they like all the other stuff that I like. Number two, within this presence, I'm adding info about my own book and my own process of publishing. This is, for example, this video in which I mentioned that my book is going to get published soon. There is a link to all of the information down below in the description and in the pinned comment. And also I'm giving you behind the scenes as well as the information of how all of this looks like and how you can use it for your own personal journey. Number three, tagging authors of books that are similar to mine and bookstores I visit, which is kinda networking and setting up relationships. I already made friends with one of the authors of the books that I really like, and I'm really happy about it, by the way. But I'm also trying to make friends with some bookstores that I can later just ping and ask, hey, can you do an in-person event with me? I don't know, signing or reading or whatever else. It's there. And number four, in time for pre-sale and publishing, I will share a lot about my own book with already existing audience with which I already have a relationship. So we are creating the relationship right now. Like maybe you are here for the first time, in which case, hi, I'm Lexie, how are you doing? But maybe you are here for a second, third, fourth, or whatever else time. And we already have some type of a relationship in here. Maybe we talk, maybe we DM'd, maybe I answered your comment, maybe whatever else. But we are having some type of a relationship in here, or maybe you just watch, you just lurk, and you just like the books that I'm reading or the style in which I'm teaching and things like this. You know, I'm like, we have some type of a relationship here. So the moment I tell you, hey, my book just went on pre-sale, would you mind taking a look? Here's a blurb, here's all the information about it. You are more inclined in a way to buy it if you have been interested in me as a person or in the stuff that I've been sharing for so long, I guess. This is getting complicated faster than I thought. Number two is the author's website. Creating an author's website with a newsletter, blog, info about the book, and release reminders for a potential buyers and the audience you want to get your book. Plus, events in bookstores or events that you are just attending in general so people can come and say hi and things like this. And it all makes you look more professional. Now, I already made a full video about the author's website, so I will not bore you about it. But author's website is one of the most important things that you can do before the release of your book. Why? Because social media means algorithms. If people sign up to your newsletter, there is no algorithm. They were interested in your book in particular, and you don't really have to rely on an algorithm to show the information to your audience that was already interested in it. Case in point. Number three, Substack or blog. So showing your audience that you are active not only on social media but also in writing is a big one. I mean, you are a writer, so writing should be your thing, right? And you can write about anything. Your own book, behind the scenes, your process, your struggles, other books that you have been reading, what you liked about them and what you didn't like, actually anything, even what you ate on breakfast, and I don't know, what helps you focus in your writing journey, things. Now here's my personal approach. I actually linked my Substack to my website. So if you go to my website, link down below if you want to check it out. On the bottom, there is a blog that will actually take you to the Substack. And even though my main blog is on Substack, I still copy paste those posts into my website. Reason being, search engine optimization. Those posts actually get views from Google for some reason, so I just copy paste them, add the links and add everything. So if someone lands on my website, they still get to see everything that I've been writing, and I look really active on my website as well, which is pretty good thing, but I don't really like the way the blog posts look on my website because I'm using Squarespace and I don't really like the way it looks. I much more prefer the looks of Substack, and Substack also has its own algorithm. So if you make a post, it throws it to some of the people like, hey, look at this. This looks pretty interesting, doesn't it? So it gives you like a double whammy move, you know? So in general, I have a double bonus from posting the same thing on my blog, as the tags make it different, and it helps with search of my own website, plus has my own links to newsletters, reminders, and my book, which is the point, right? Now, what I write about is kind of the same thing that I'm doing on YouTube. So I am showing behind the scenes of my publishing work, as well as making reviews of different books that may interest people who already like the same type of vibe, so they later buy my book. Number 4 is Pinterest. Sharing the general vibe or aesthetic boards for your book is giving you an extra edge for the potential audience and your own marketing efforts, especially the ones on social media. Pinterest also allows you to make your own pins with links, meaning if you make an aesthetic board and your book goes out, you can make this book a pin, put it at the beginning, and just add a link to where people can buy it if they like the vibe. Now, this is something also that I made a full video about, like how Pinterest can benefit you as an author. So feel free to check it out. I'm leaving it obviously in the description, in a pinned comment, and somewhere in the cards, which I believe are here or here. I don't know where the cards are again. But long story short, this helps me in a couple of things. Number 1, I have visuals that are also linked to my website. So if you go to my website, it actually gives you like pre-release reminder and then Pinterest mood board. So you can click it and you can check it out, because I don't really have anything to show for my book as of yet, because we don't really have anything like finished, finalized, and I'm kind of like, you know, waiting for it. Number 2, I have content for some of the reels and short form content in general that I can later publish when the pre-release is live. So I can create as much content as possible while I have a little bit more time, and then just schedule it to just blast all over social media the moment my book goes on a pre-sale. Number 3, I can put a QR code with the link to my Pinterest board for those that need inspiration, because not every single person has the visual capabilities or creational abilities in their brain. So it may be helpful for some. It is definitely helpful for my sister, so I like it. Number 4, it allows me to show people something, anything, when they ask me for the general vibe of the book, and I can talk about it for hours, but it's probably better to just show them a lot of pictures. And again, as I said, I already made a video about this topic, so if you are interested in how Pinterest can really benefit you as an author, that's it. Number 5 is Goodreads. If you don't have a Goodreads account, set it up right now. It's like a social media for writers and readers, like a good one with lists and things. So Goodreads is a great place to collect reviews and be active. It's like social media for readers, and it can also allow you to add your blog, reviews, socials, etc. Get your author profile the moment you can find your own book in the search. Sometimes it may take a while because they need to update their whole data and whole library of the books. So the moment you can see it, just get it, get yourself an author's account, and that's gonna be even better. Plus, the more reviews you can collect on Goodreads and you can find more friends and stuff like this, the better for you, because then whoever is searching for your book on Goodreads can see a lot of reviews in there. It's nice, I like it. Now here's my general approach. 1, please add me as your friend. You can probably find me. I'm gonna leave you a link to my Goodreads down below. We can be friends. I wanna read your reviews of the books because that may be really interesting. And I did it as one of the first things just to secure my name and surname as an account name, because, you know, like there's a lot of John Smiths out there. I doubt there's a lot of Lexie Jansons, and yet still that was the first thing I've done the moment my publisher said that I need a Goodreads account. If you have one Goodreads account already, get active. Show people that you are reading a lot of books. Show people and other authors that you are interested in the stuff that is connected with your book, and you may get proposed later as, hey, you may also like this. You know what I mean, right? And Goodreads is a good place to also go through your own reviews, maybe answer them, find yourself people who want to get your ARC and give you a review of it before the book is even published. And also set up your existence to show people that you are there. And some people may actually click on you or add you as a friend just because they found your review really useful, funny, or insightful. So it's, again, some type of networking. Number 6 is something new, which is called a Tome App. And Tome App is a social media created for book readers and writers a little bit. And I'm not entirely sure what it's all about yet. It's kind of like Instagram connected with Threads altogether, but about bookish stuff in general. So currently it's available on iPhone as an application, unfortunately not on Android as an application as I am recording this video, hopefully soon, but you can access it from the web browser. Now I really wish they did the Android app because I'm really struggling with the web browser and I'm just forgetting to do stuff because it's just this one extra step to do things. Now, my personal approach is, yes, I do have a Tome App account. I wanted to secure Lexie Janson, obviously, and I still haven't figured it out. I'm kind of not as active in there as I wish I was, mostly because it's so hard to get to this one extra step if you do most of your social media on your phone and then you have to change to a laptop to just do something. Harder. And 2, I may design it to be just my author's page, so I will be sharing just the stuff about my own book and resharing things that people write about my book. I have not decided yet. Let's just get one thing clear. Marketing your own book even before you have much to show for it is not only possible, but it's necessary. While obviously it's not the easiest of tasks, it is something that you can start doing and working on before your book is even released, before you get the cover, before you know how many pages it's gonna end up having. Everything there, you can still get people interested. So even sharing your personal journey or your story or the stuff that you have connected with writing or with editing or some behind the scenes and stuff like this, maybe just your normal life, may get people really interested. Don't wait until the last moment and start building now. So I guess that takes us to the last point of it. Go get them, start working on your social media presence and on your marketing way before the book is out. Because once it goes on pre-sale, it's a little bit late, but once it goes on pre-sale and then you start marketing it, that's okay. That's okay. The best moment to start is right now. The books will refuse to sell themselves, especially if this is your debut novel or debut book and no one really knows about you. Like, no one's going to find you sitting on your couch being proud of what you have written. Now, my personal debut novel, The White Raven Tales Book 1, called Crown of Shadows, is going to get published 31st of October 2025. Yes, Halloween. It's amazing. I'm loving it. And you can read about everything connected with it, everything that I have at this particular moment about it on my website, lexiejanson.com, and all of my book stuff will always be on this site as well. Feel free to ask any type of questions and share your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm doing my best to answer every single one of them, so don't be shy, we can have a conversation here, and it's a good one. If you want to learn more about book publishing, I have a whole playlist just right here that I'm adding videos to every single week, and if you are interested in my book reviews, here's another playlist just right there. And I don't know, leave this video a thumbs up to help me make algorithm happy, and don't forget to subscribe for more information about book publishing, fantasy books in general, and reviews, which may be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Until then, stay awesome, fam. Bye!